All right, we're live. Thank you all for being here. Today, we're going to talk to you about a new feature we're super excited about called personal avatars. It allows you to create a digital twin that looks like you, sounds like you, and will help supercharge your video creation. In fact, to demonstrate this, the real Victor, who you can see behind me, wanted me, his personal avatar, to handle the start of this event. It seems like the real Victor is getting a bit impatient now, so I'll hand you over to him for the rest of the event. As you can see, there are lots of fun things you can do with personal avatars, so I'm very excited to have all you here today to show you this really cool new product. If you stick around all the way until the end, we have a really cool surprise for you, so make sure to watch it all the way. We're now live. I think we're probably all here, so let's just jump straight into it and talk about personal avatars. Before we do that though, for those of you new to Synthesia, I want to take just 30 seconds to talk a bit about what we actually do and what Synthesia is. Synthesia is the world's best AI video communications platform. We help thousands and thousands of businesses, big and small, to turn their text and their slide content into engaging video content that works much better for, well, really anything you want to communicate to your customers or your employees or whatever stakeholders that you have. We've taken the entire video workflow and put it into one platform. So we help you create the content using all of our AI models for avatars and for voices and our video editor. We help you collaborate on the content. You can invite your colleagues. You can comment on each other's videos. You can even work together in real time, like you know it from Google Drive. And we give you a sharing platform using either our sharing pages or embeddable player, where you can share your videos with the world. It's free to get started. So if you haven't tried it out yet, make sure to jump to synthesia.io and set up your free account today. For those of you who have been around Synthesia for a while, you know that avatars, of course, are at the very core of what we do. Today, we have more than 160 stock avatars available on the platform. And most of them look something like this, right? They're kind of professional. They're shot on a green screen. So you can put any background that you want behind them. They're really great for creating this like super polished looking content. And a few months ago, we launched Expressive avatars, which is a very big upgrade to the avatar technology. Now the avatars kind of can act out what they're saying like an actor would. They understand what they're saying. Should they be excited or sad or happy? And this is not from input from the user or you, just from the text, they understand how to perform something. It's really magical. Make sure you try it out if you haven't already. But today is not about expressive avatars. Today is about something different because we know that for a lot of you, there's some types of videos that you just want to come from yourself, right? Maybe you're doing a sales pitch for your product. Maybe you're doing a marketing video where you want yourself to be the face of it. It could be a personal message from the CEO or from an executive. Or it could be a tutorial from your favorite influencer, someone that you're working with, where it actually matters that the person in front of the camera is someone that people know, right? It has been possible to create your own avatar with Synthesia for quite a while. Custom avatars have been around for, really a couple of years. And it's worked in one of two ways. Either you send us the studio footage that you record in a professional looking studio. That gives you the best result, but it's a bit more time intensive. It's also a bit more expensive in dollars. Or you could have used our custom avatar or webcam avatars, which you could do directly on the platform. This product has not gotten the love that I would love for it to have given it the last 12 months. And today is all about upgrading this technology. Because the webcam avatars that have been live for a while had a few kind of limitations that just weren't really good enough, if I'm being completely honest. So they only really work kind of chest up, so no hands in them, as you can see here. They're a bit slow to create, and you couldn't use a natural background. It would all be kind of green screened, matted out like the avatars is on the platform today, which is good for some use cases, but also puts some limitations on how creative that you can get with it. And the other big thing is that you had to record your voice and your video separately. So it could end up becoming something like a half-an-hour process to make an avatar. Today, we're upgrading this entire experience significantly, and we're going to get into the details of how you create your avatar, what you can do with it, and what we've kind of changed behind the scenes. But I want to open up with Alex, who's one of our most popular avatars, and just show you her new personal avatars. So let's see what she has to say.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex, a personal avatar. I use my actual living room as the background. Gesture freely with my hands. And the best thing? That's not all we can do.
All right, so what you probably noticed there first is that she's actually sitting in a living room, right? She's not in a professional kind of studio setting. And that is one of the really cool things you can do with the new personal avatars. There's a few other fun examples you can see on this slide. But before we get into all the creative capabilities, let's just talk a little bit about how this actually works and how easy it is to get started. So this is all about creating your digital clone in less than 5 minutes. There's two ways of doing it. You can do it directly on the platform by using your webcam. So you simply just log into Synthesia, click on personal avatars, start the webcam, and you read a simple script. It takes around 3 minutes. Once you've recorded it, it goes into training, and then we'll have your avatar ready for you shortly. Very, very easy to do and takes less than 5 minutes end to end. The other thing you can do, especially if you want to shoot your avatar in different environments, is you can record it on your smartphone without having being connected to your computer. You can shoot it with a normal camera or anywhere really. And then once you come home, you just upload the footage direct to the platform, and we will train the avatar for you. And once you've created your avatar, you will get an avatar back, of course. And one really cool thing about personal avatars is that they are really difficult to distinguish from real videos, right? And that's exactly what we want. We want them to look as realistic as possible. So I want to start off with just a fun little challenge here with 2 videos. One of them is real and one of them is a personal avatar. So I'll play both of them for you, and then we'll see if you can guess which one is the real Leander, who is the avatar here from our marketing team. So let's try that. Let's play the first video first.
This is the real me, not an AI avatar. This is how I look and sound.
Pretty cool. Does it sound synthetic or not? Let's watch the second one.
This is a real me, not an AI avatar. This is how I look and sound.
All right, let us know in the comments which one you think is real and which one you think is a personal avatar. I'm looking at the comments, I can see there's divergent opinions, which is exactly what we want. That means that it looks really good. But I can reveal that the personal avatar, drum roll, is video number 2 of Leander over here. Another really cool thing with personal avatars is that now you can speak in your voice in 29 different languages, which is very, very powerful. Those of you who've had an avatar with us before will know that there's a restriction in that when you spoke a different language with your avatar, it wasn't actually your own voice, which can be a little bit odd. Now you are fluent in 29 different languages. So let's see how much Leander has been practicing his language skills since we saw him last.
Nice guess. Yes, I am a personal avatar. Unlike the real me, I can speak 29 languages. Zum Beispiel kann ich wechseln und Deutsch sprechen. Sounds good? Let's switch to Chinese. 我也会说中文。听起来很现实，对吧？
Very impressive and really, really just hyper-real results here, right? So can't wait to see you and your avatar speaking in 29 different languages. The other really cool thing about personal avatars is that you can set them in a natural and in a realistic background, right? So here's a mosaic of some of the avatars that we have created internally. You could be in front of a landmark, you could be in your kitchen, you could be in the park, you could be on a busy street. Really, it's only your imagination that kind of sets the boundaries here. You can also be even more creative. You can sit, stand, you can walk, you can even do yoga. So internally here, we've been really trying to push the boundaries of the technology to figure out like what can we create that's just like super fun and super cool. And so I want to show you some of the avatars that we've managed to create here.
What a nice sunny day. I am recording myself in the park. I want my avatar to be perfect. Oh, that's even better. I'm having a picnic and also creating an avatar sitting on the grass. What about yoga? This avatar is my favorite. Keep your mind and body strong with the power of AI.
So as you can see, the possibilities really are endless. You can also change the camera angle, so the avatar doesn't have to look directly at the camera, which is also gives kind of another kind of dimension of creativity, and this is something you see a lot in like professionally produced film and documentaries and interviews. You can have the side angle, which I'll show you here with Alex, and it just gives like a very different feel to the video, right? It looks much more professional. Let's see what it looks like.
Use different camera angles when recording your avatar. It will help you to keep your viewers engaged. Also, your video will look extremely professional and polished.
So that's a side angle. You can do dialogue shots, like the one we'll see here.
Hey, Varvara. Imagine we can do a personal avatar with an angle and imitate a real interview.
Hey, Joe, what a great idea. This looks and sounds like real dialogue between the two of us. It's so cool that personal avatars can help you create very engaging videos.
I totally agree. What an amazing feature.
Outside of these like new capabilities, we've also just upgraded the kind of core of the avatar, which of course is lip sync and the voice. So it's now powered by Express 1, which means that your lip sync will be significantly better. I want to share just a quick example here of what it kind of used to be like and what it looks like with the new personal avatar technology.
Hey everyone, I'm Henry's custom avatar. Listen to my voice and check my gestures. What do you think about my lip sync?
Hello again. I'm Henry's personal avatar. Listen to my voice carefully and look at my hands and gestures. How about my lip sync? Do you think it's accurate?
All right, you won.
So as you can see, big upgrade here. Okay, so when you go out and record your personal avatars, which are available in all plans, by the way, here's a few tips and tricks to make them really good and make them stand out. Choose your outfit. You can wear uniforms, you can put on a hat, you can have glasses. As you can see here, there's an example of Henry being a construction worker. But you can really be really fun and creative. Because they're so easy to create, you can create several, right? Have yourself in different outfits. If you feel like your gestures become a bit unnatural, then it can be really cool to hold something, like a cup, for example, or another prop, that can kind of just help make it look kind of less awkward. Try dynamic background. So with some movement, you can really get like a really cool feel. So as you see in these two videos, right, there's actually kind of people walking around in the background. It just makes it really feel like it's a real video. And in kind of continuation of that, depending of course on how you want it to look, a non-stage background can work really well versus a very staged background. Of course here, that's very dependent on what kind of content you are making. Maybe you want it to look really staged and professional, but we know that's also a lot of use cases where you want it to look just more kind of natural and just like you recorded it with your phone in the office or even with just your webcam. And that takes us to the next part of this, right? Because why is this so exciting and what does this unlock for your businesses? The first and most obvious one, I think, is personalized sales outreach or just video personalization in general. We have tested this ourselves and we've been working with our customers to test this out. And we're just seeing a massive increase in response rate when you're using video communication instead of email communication. And with the platform in its current state, right, you can actually personalize your videos. So you can create videos that address someone specifically by their name or their company. Maybe you want to share some specific context for an industry. And you can do that via our API. And with the personalized avatars, right, this just becomes so much more powerful. So let's see an example of what this actually could look like in real life.
Hi Fred, I'm Joshua from Distributions Logistics. I heard you're expanding in the Midwest. We helped companies like B&G and Honey Grocery cut costs by 20% and streamline their supply chain. Let's make your growth easy too. Can we schedule a call? Below is my Calendly link, or just let me know your best time.
The other area where personal avatars are really impactful if you're creating content for potentially different social media networks like TikTok, which is what you're seeing here. Getting in front of the camera is pretty time consuming. And often for this type of content, you need to create a lot of it, right? So reducing the time it takes to make just a single video is pretty impactful for your productivity. We found that we spend like 50% less time on making videos for social media when we use avatars instead of filming it with cameras. So this is Uni from the team. I'll just show you a quick example of what it looks like in English and what she looks like in Korean.
Today, we're trying the popular Korean spicy noodle that everyone is talking about. 오늘은 요즘 다들 열광하고 있는 매운 한국 라면을 먹어봅시다.
Pretty cool, right? And as you can see here, I mean, you just type in the text, make the video, and off you go. No need to get in front of the camera anymore. Leadership announcements and internal communications is also a pretty big use case. We know that especially in larger companies, a lot of people want to hear from the executive team or the founders or maybe just their boss, right? But getting those people in front of the camera can be quite challenging. So with an avatar, you just record it once, and then you and your team can kind of help create those messages, right? Mark Cuban is was our first investor actually, and he's been a huge supporter since day one. And we asked him to just use his avatar to make a little kind of a message here. So let's see what Mark's avatar has to say.
Hey, Victor. Unfortunately, I can't join you guys in person today, but I'm doing the next best thing in using my personal avatar. You've had a hell of a Q3 so far, and I'm excited to see what's in store for Q4. Send my regards to your team and good luck with the Personal Avatars LinkedIn event.
Thank you, Mark. And yeah, another example of just how good this technology actually is becoming, right? It looks so real. So to sum up Synthesia today and kind of the avatar technology, we have two types of avatars. We have the expressive avatars, comes with a big stock library. These generally look much more professional and polished. They're great for videos where you don't need it to be from someone that people know. You just wanted to have that like very professional looking feel. The other one is personal avatars, which is cloning yourself or someone from your team. It takes 5 minutes. You can create these much more informal settings, so people walking around, sitting in offices. Usually they're better for like attention grabbing videos or where it's important to see which environment that the avatar is in. Both of them have their uses. And very soon, we'll be merging the two technologies together so that your personal avatars get the same level of expressivity and emotion that expressive avatars have today. So what this will mean is that they will the hand movements will tie into what they say. It'll mean that they also can perform their lines better like expressive avatars can. If you give them a sad script, they'll be sad, or a happy script, they'll be happy. Watch this space, and we'll be releasing something very, very cool here very, very soon. As we increase the kind of accessibility of creating your own avatar clone, safety is of course super important. Synthesia was founded on our ethical framework, the 3 C's: consent, control, and collaboration, which you can read more about on our website. But I want to take just 30 seconds here to explain how we keep your avatar safe, right? And how we make it easy to share it with people from your team. So first off, we have enterprise level security. This is kind of like the baseline. We're on our way to become the first AI company with an ISO 42001 certification, which we're very, very proud of. We've also built avatar sharing in for our enterprise customers. So you can create your avatar and it will always be controlled by you because it's in your account, but you can share it with people from your team if they need to make videos with your likeness. And last but not least, of course, every single video runs through a moderation pipeline, which makes sure that there is no kind of harmful content that gets out in the other end. So you can feel very safe on having your avatar with us at Synthesia, and you can also make sure that it's actually easy to work with your avatar alongside with other folks. What's coming next? So we got a lot of cool launches coming up. We got the AI screen recorder, which we teased a little bit in our Synthesia 2.0. We've got localization and dubbing coming up very soon, which will enable you to just work with multilingual content in a much better way than you can do today, and also dub your existing videos. And we have interactivity also coming very soon, which just gives like another layer of video kind of experience that you can build for with watching your videos. Very exciting stuff. Make sure to follow us on all the social channels so that you know when we're launching all these cool new things. Last but not least, we promise you that if you stuck around until the end, there'll be a surprise, and the surprise is 50 free personal avatars. Scan the QR code, fill out the form. We will randomly pick 50 of you and send you instructions on how to get started, how to set up your avatar. I can't wait to see what you create. Once you have your video, make sure to share on LinkedIn and tag me and tag Synthesia, because I'm very, very curious what kind of cool avatars we'll be seeing very, very soon. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. The real Victor had to leave a little early, so he's asked me, his personal avatar, to take care of the ending of this event. Thanks so much for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we can't wait to see you next time. Have a great day.